Hi. Does this picture look familiar to you? Yeah, the World Cup, right? Well, it takes place each 4 years, and I'm 23 years old, and I survived 4 military aggressions in the Gaza Strip and the ongoing genocide. With this being said, each 4.6 years, I endured a military aggression in my life. According to the World Health Organization, I've been suffering along with my peers from intergenerational traumas. Recently, I've been diagnosed with tension headaches, which has been making it harder to me to express myself. I am Atta Khaled. I am a Palestinian Egyptian human. I work as communication officer at the Social Developmental Forum. I am a member of the first Youth Advisory Board in Palestine, and I'm a community lead at the MENA Coalition on Youth Peace and Security. I love travel, sports, love to meet new people, get to know new culture. Yet, this has been a struggle to me growing up in the largest open-air prison in the world. Along with nearly a million Palestinian youth, we have never had our right to vote in democratic elections since 2006. In November 2021, I participated in my first democratic experience ever. I nominated myself to the Youth Board of the Social Developmental Forum, and I prepared a proposal to convince my fellow members in the SDF community to vote for me to represent them on board. It was kind of a first democratic experience in my life, and it was in partnership with the Palestinian Central Committee for Elections. In February 2022, I had the opportunity to visit the other part of my homeland, the West Bank, in the first time of my life, through a high-level permit coordinated by the UNFPA for the Youth Advisory Panel members in Palestine to go to the West Bank. Can you imagine that till this moment, I was 20 years old, I have no idea how my peers in the West Bank live. Neither did they. This how the geopolitical division and the occupation fragmented our community and impacted our right to freedom of expression. May of the same year, I participated as the Palestinian delegate in the regional summit on transition from learning to earning in Jordan. I remember that I had to go through 6 checkpoints and crossings to arrive in Jordan. And I still remember the fear of being punished just because I spoke up honestly about the conditions in Palestine. It has just become a trauma of irritation to express myself freely, not feeling protected. To make it worse, November of the same year, I've been interrogated by the de facto government in Gaza for 7 hours. They took my phone for 3 days, and they put me in jail, waiting to exchange officers who interrogate me. Last December, I was thrilled to participate in the Egyptian presidential elections. It was my first time to vote officially in my life. Protesting is a typical form of democracy and freedom of expression, right? Yet, I have never participated in a protest because I've not been allowed to. First protest in my life was in the US in Houston, 24th of February. And when I saw the police coordinating with the protesters and protecting them, I felt like, wow, this is democracy. Freedom of expression is being protected and respected. Let's bring some of this back to home. I felt jealous, honestly. And it was really hard to me. It was my first time to participate in a protest. I have also participated in 27 events as a speaker advocating for Palestine in the US. And this is something I doubt I could do anywhere else. Yet, I was shocked while I was participating in a protest in Austin when I saw the police dispersing the protesters brutally and violently. That time they arrested 50 students, and I witnessed this. They charged them with criminal trespassing. As an eyewitness, I believe that the police must have been charged with trespassing on the students' freedom of expression on their campus. Witnessing tens of students being arrested while raising their voices to express what they believe in let me down and provoked that idea to me that democracy is only being granted to certain people in certain places within certain issues. It was disappointing to witness this in the US, where I utilized the power of democracy to advocate for Palestine. This has become a real threat to freedom of expression in the land of dreams. This semester, our freedom of expression and expressions of solidarity have become punishable. This is what Harvard graduate Ken Shroth-Kumar said in her graduation ceremony a few days ago. As I stand in front of you, I lost 8 family members and friends, and the Palestinian community lost 40,000 souls, with 10,000 are still missed under rubble. Oh, come on, we can't trust numbers issued by authorities in Gaza. Okay, I trust you. Let's send journalists to Gaza. Well, Israel don't allow them. I'm sorry. I'm speaking in Oslo, where peace accords took place. But then what? The Nobel Peace Prize winners have both been assassinated by Israeli extremists. According to a 2023 report by the Arab Center for the Advancement of Social Media, over 1,000 documented cases of digital rights violations against Palestinians only in 2022. Has also been obviously noticed during the past few months with other algorithms from Meta and other technologies, and with Al Jazeera office being shut down. It is not easy to change the world, but at least I can deliver the voice of my people to the world. The Palestinian-American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh, who was killed on the 11th of May 2022 through an Israeli raid while covering in the West Bank. In October, Israel hit the house of the veteran Palestinian journalist Wael al-Dahdouh and killed his wife and 2 of his children. The Palestinian Journalists Syndicate reported that 141 journalists have been killed since the 7th of October, and this is the most brutal attack on freedom of journalism ever known in history. Among them, I lost 2 dear friends, Brahim Lafi and Rushdie Sarraj, who were both dedicated to show the people the beauty of Gaza Strip. My dear friend, the Palestinian journalist Haytham Abdel Wahid and his colleague Nidal Louhaidi have been forcibly disappeared since 7th of October. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. I was inspired by this statement when I visited the memorial of Dr. King in DC. I also like a statement for Voltaire when he said, "I might disagree with you, but I'm willing to give my life for your right to express what you believe in." As a privileged survivor who was evacuated from the genocide thanks to his dual citizenship, speaking to fighters of freedom, we all must collaborate together against hypocrisy, double standards, and violations of our rights to freedom of expression granted by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the ICCPR. This is not about Palestine. It's about protecting our integral right all over the world. Because injustice in Palestine is a threat to justice all over the world. This is my voice, but there are 2.2 million voices under genocide that are not heard. Thank you so much.